do today?
Uh, I'm doing my report uh, and
Shopping.
go out go out with my son for
Uh,
lunch. Yeah,
all right. Oh, yeah, that's
and came back home to doing report again. Not yet
oh.
finished.
Oh, it's still not yet done. Oh
Yeah.
no, still a very long report that you need to do
Yes.
today. All right, so here you did a lot of things. So, all right, so you did the report. Can you say that again? Report.
Report.
Very good. So you did the report and you also, all right, and you
Um,
also ate with,
yeah,
ate lunch with your
and
son.
lunch with my son.
All right, can you say that again? Lunch.
Lunch.
Very good. You ate lunch with your son and then you came back to finish the report again. All right. So, okay. So, what about tomorrow? Do you have other plans aside from doing the report?
No, because I think I have to finish it tomorrow.
Uh,
So long.
you have no time. Oh no. All right. Are you still paid? Do you have an overtime pay for
No,
working? Oh
no.
no, you don't. Oh no. All right. So I hope you finish that one. All right. But anyways, all right. So here let's try to expand your vocabulary again by answering some of these questions. All right. Then later we'll also try to talk about those sentences and also use them in a sentence so we'll know how to use them in daily conversations. All right.
Mhm.
Before we start, let's try to read this first. So how it works.
How it works.
This quiz.
This quiz consists of 25 questions that assess your knowledge about target vocabulary. Select the correct
Correct.
answer. Correct. Correct answer choice that matches best with meaning of each bold word or phrase.
Perfect. All right. So here, can you say this again? Assess.
Assess.
All right. Then vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Okay.
Rary.
Okay. Very good on the Larry, but this one is also V.
V. Vocabulary.
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 Okay. Very good. So here, vocabulary. All right. Now let's try to answer all these things. All right. Number one, it can be.
It can be very difficult for people working in low-paying jobs to cope.
So what do you think is the
It
meaning of cope?
can be very difficult for people working in low-paying job.
Low, L.
Low
Okay.
paying jobs to cope. A
Manage. All right. Can you read manage financially?
manage financially.
All right. Manage financially. Let's see. All right. Very good. So here, when you try to cope, it's like when you try to adjust to something.
Mhm.
All
And
right. Very good. That's why it's hard, of course. If you don't have a lot of money, it's hard to cope. All right, it's hard to manage financially. It's hard to cope with the prices of food, rent,
mhm.
and everything else. Mhm. All right, so here, let's try. So when you use cope, you can use it with different things. Like, for example, you can also say, like, cope with stress. All right, so to cope with stress, she usually exercises, something like that. All right, so
With
here.
stress.
Yeah, cope with stress. Oh, sorry.
Cope is verb or cope is
Yeah, verb.
verb.
It's a verb.
Verb.
Very good. It's a verb. So usually we put with after cope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So cope is like adjust. All right. Or you can say she had a hard time coping with the life in Thailand because she's from Japan. So something like that, like cope, adjust. Or like she had to cope with she had to cope with riding the bus because her car is broken.
Mm-hmm.
So that is cope.
With riding the bus.
Yeah, because her car is all right, not fixed, not yet fixed. It's
Mm-hmm.
broken. All right. So here, can you also use cope in a sentence?
Hmm. Um. Uh. I cope with stress.
Hmm. All right. You cope with stress by.
Cope with stress by sleeping.
All right. That's very good. I cope with stress by sleeping. All right. Okay. So here, that is how you use the word cope. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Can you easily cope with stress?
Uh, can you easily cope with stress?
Is it easy
Uh,
for you to cope with stress?
uh, not not often.
Hmm. Or not much.
Not much.
All right. Why not much?
Hmm. Why not much? Hmm.
Mm,
It depends on type of stress, such as if I can't finish my work. Uh, if I am sleeping, I cannot sleep because it's not yet done. But
mm,
if I stress with something else, um, such as uh, such as my my um
like work at
no, not work, but about healthy.
personal. About your health.
But about my health, I think I can cope with it because
Mm.
it's not tight. It's not a time that you have to to done, not the deadline.
Oh, all right. There's no
Yeah,
deadline.
yeah, I cannot cope with something that have deadline. It make me stress.
All right. So you can say it's hard for me to cope with something that has a deadline. All right. Or you can say it's hard for me to cope with stress
That
if something has a deadline.
okay. It's
All
hard
right.
for me to cope with stress if something has a deadline.
All right. Because instead of coping with stress, you just choose to finish it so that you
Yes.
won't be stressed anymore.
Yes.
Mm. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So instead of like, breathing or like, because for you, you cope with stress by sleeping, but if you have a deadline, you can't sleep.
You can't
Y-
sleep.
So it's quite hard for you to cope with stress. All right. So aside from sleeping, what are other ways you do to cope with stress?
Meditation.
Oh, so you meditate.
Meditate.
All
Meditate.
right.
Sometimes.
Uh, Very good. So you also love to meditate every time you are stressed to cope with it. All right, very good. So here that is our first word, that is cope. And of course, it's difficult for people with low paying jobs, people with low salaries to
Mm-hmm.
cope. All right. Now for number two, let's see.
After working for 10 hours without a break, we were exhausted. We were
Exhausted.
exhausted.
Exhaust.
Exhausted. Exhausted.
Very good. You were exhausted.
Very tired.
All right. So here, very good. So here we were exhausted. We were very tired. All right. So this one, all right, is of course if you're just tired, so your tiredness level is just here, but if you're exhausted, you're very,
Mhm.
very, very tired. All right. So these days, do you usually get exhausted these days?
Th- This
These
day,
days? All right. Like recently, these days?
recently,
Like nowadays?
nowadays, not
Nowadays?
it's not mean that this day,
Yeah.
nowadays.
Nowadays and these days are the same. Nowadays or these days. All right. Do you get stressed? Do you get exhausted? Do you feel exhausted nowadays these days? Do you usually feel exhausted these days?
These days,
All
this
right.
day means today.
All right. Like
Um,
today, yesterday, last
uh,
week, these
uh,
days.
this day, yes, I
Mm.
do.
All right. Feel exhausted these days. All right. Why?
Why?
Hmm.
Because I think I can't. I can. I don't. Because I I I have not sleep enough sleep
I have not slept
slept
enough.
enough
Enough. These days.
these days
Right. So these days.
because last week
Uh-huh.
I slept each day for 4 hours.
Oh, all right. So last week I slept for 4 hours
For 4 hours
every
each
day.
every day. Okay.
All right. I slept for 4 hours every day. Or you can say I had been sleeping for only 4 hours per day.
Hmm.
All right. Very good. So, yeah, I slept. Oh, yeah, you can simply say I slept for 4 hours per day. Okay, so 4 hours every day. That's why you really feel exhausted.
Yes, and
Uh,
I have to finish my report.
mm,
I
uh,
want to sleep 8 hours per day.
oh no. All right. So, all right. Do you usually get exhausted in June, or is it just
No, it is just I think just this month and next month because we have to send the report. The report have to finish within July.
Oh, all right. So is it because it's Q2, like the second quarter of the year of
Uh,
the year, or like the mid-year report because it's June?
um, something like that, but it's not a
Oh,
it's um I think it's not us. It's not Q2. It's about time, limited time that we set in our plan.
Mm, all right. Ah, okay. So like a limited, like a second, for example, second phase of the campaign, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Because your campaign has several phases. All right. So, all right, you're now about to be done with your, for example, second or third or something phase. So you need to send the reports. All right. So, all right. So sometimes you're usually very busy in June, but sometimes it could be in April or December, something like that.
Yes, something like that.
All right. Okay, very good. So
But
here.
always, but the months that always busy is um September,
Oh,
because it's the end of the budget year of Thai government.
oh, all right. So here you can call it like the peak month.
Peak months.
All right. Or if there are many months, yeah, peak month, peak
Peak month.
months.
Peak
All right.
month.
All right. Very good. So it's usually September. All right. Because it's the deadline for
Yes.
Thai, all right, government for budget. Oh, yeah, because you work for the government. So you
Yes.
have to take note of those. All right. Very good. So here, all right. Those are the exhausting months for you. It's September. All right. Now for number three, it's hard.
It's hard to truly understand someone else's situation. Sometimes you need to experience it firsthand.
Right? Experience.
Experience.
All right. It firsthand.
It's hard to truly understand someone else's situation. Sometimes you need to experience it firsthand. You need to experience directly.
Right? Let's see. To need to experience it directly. Okay, very good. So here it's hard to truly understand someone else's situation. You need to experience it firsthand. You need to experience it directly. Okay, very good. So here, for example, you can't understand what it means to be a poor person if you're not a poor person. You need to be
Mhm.
poor to understand what it's like to be, what it feels to be poor. You need to experience it firsthand. All right. So it's like a firsthand experience. All right. And this is also something that you could use at a job, like a term you use in jobs. Like, for example, for students, they want to have firsthand experience in working at an actual company. So here you could also say firsthand experience. All right. So here that is firsthand. Now all right. So yeah, that is firsthand. You can call it like firsthand experience, firsthand knowledge.
Mm.
All right. Like if you experienced it yourself, like for example, our grandparents, they had firsthand experience of the war. All right. And well, us now, we have firsthand experience of the COVID-19 pandemic because we all
Mhm.
experienced that. That is something we can tell our future grandchildren that, hi, I had firsthand experience of that pandemic. So here that is firsthand.
Firsthand.
All
Okay.
right, very good. So here, all right, can you use firsthand in a sentence?
Mm. ตีบอลให้เซเว่นนะ I um uh I- it's my first hand experience to it's my first hand experience uh when I moved to this uh this division.
Mm-hmm. All
It's,
right.
it's my first hand experience when I moved to the new division.
Oh, I think what you meant by that is like it's my first time.
It's my first time.
All right,
Uh,
but here we need like first-hand
First hand.
experience. So you can say, I had a first-hand experience in, I had a first-hand experience in working at a new division.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I had first-hand experience in working at a new division because right now you are experiencing the job in its actual form. All right. So it's actually you who's working at that new company.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Or you can say I had first-hand experience in giving a talk or giving a seminar. Because
Mm-hmm.
last time you had a seminar, right? Where you present made your presentation in front of many people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I
I
had
have yeah.
first-hand experience in giving a seminar or like in public speaking,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's actually you who did that. So this is first-hand experience. All right. So here, all right. All right. So now let's try to ask you some questions. All right. So now that you have first-hand experience in public speaking, all right. So how do you also teach or give some advice to your other colleagues who don't have first-hand experience in public speaking yet?
Uh, I
Do you?
I do.
All right. So what kinds of tips do you usually tell your colleagues?
Uh, I told them that you have to write a script
Mm-hmm.
or outline and um and prepare prepare it uh, several times before uh, you speaking in public.
All right, very good. So because you'll be speaking in public, you need to be very prepared. You need to
Mm-hmm.
prepared and create a script for everything that you'll be talking to. All right, very good. So here, all right, because you have first-hand experience, you're the best person to teach them on what to do when it comes to public speaking. Okay, very good. So here you have direct experience on that matter. Now, let's see, number 4.
You need to know all the facts before you can make an informed decision.
All right. Oops, sorry.
You need to know all the facts before you can make an serious.
All right, like a serious decision. All right, so this one is educated. All right. So here the informed, it's The root word is inform, so it
Mm-hmm.
also the root word of the word information.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when you make a decision and you have many information about that decision, so you
Mm-hmm.
are educated. All right. So here that is the meaning of informed. So you need to know all the facts before you make an informed decision. You need to know if your decision is good or not. You need to know everything before you make a decision. So that
Mm-hmm.
is an informed decision, an educated decision. All right. So here we could actually use informed by two ways. So first is adjective. So like that, it's an informed decision. All right. We can also say like informed person. You can be an informed person, an educated person, informed choice, and all those things. Informed um, citizen, citizen. All right. But you can also use this as a verb. So for example, informed as a verb. So for example, she informed me that she will be absent today.
Mm-hmm.
So here she told me that
Mm-hmm.
she will be absent today. She gave me the information. She told me that she'll be absent today.
It's the same meaning. Is
All
it the
right.
same meaning?
Um, in a way, they're different because this is a verb, but
This is
this is an adjective.
repetitive.
But yeah, but it has the same root word, but it's used differently. Like it both
Um,
means information. Because here, when you inform someone, you give information to someone. But if you have an informed decision, the information is within you. All right.
okay.
So here, let's try to use informed in a sentence. So informed as an adjective. Let's use informed as an adjective.
I'm not familiar that inform as adjective. I
All right.
we are
Okay.
only inform as a verb. So
All right.
I am I am just
Okay.
confused about the meaning of inform in adjective.
All right. Okay, no worries. All right. So here, let's try to, for example, an informed opinion. Um, so here, let's see. For example, or you can also say informed. So, or wait, let me just remove it. Informed sources are so here. All right. So you can say, for example, let's make with choice. We, so I researched everything about Thailand before going there. So I made an informed choice of booking this hotel. So
Mm,
here, because you researched everything about
mm,
Thailand, all right, you made an informed decision,
mhm.
informed choice about booking the hotel because you know everything already. You had a lot of information. All right. So that is informed.
Oh, okay. I okay. I will try. I research everything about my report before sending them to. Oh, no. I research everything about my report, so I made an informed, um, informed, informed report.
All right. Inform report. Or you can say, I researched everything. I researched everything about my report. So they can have an informed
informed.
knowledge. You can also
Okay.
say
Okay.
knowledge about for example, about the topic. Right. So here, all right, these are, all right, your informed knowledge or topic about this thing. All right. So here, can you read this again? So I researched.
I researched everything about my report so they can have an informed knowledge about the topic.
All right. So here, that is how you use informed as an adjective. What about this one? Informed as a verb. So basically a more formal way of saying told. Told. So how do you use informed in a sentence?
I informed my boss that uh, that I I informed my boss that he has the meeting in the afternoon.
All right. That he has, you can say, a meeting
He
in
has a meeting in the
the
afternoon.
afternoon. Very good. All right. So you informed your boss that he has a meeting this in the afternoon. Okay, very good. That is informed. All right. So here, this is informed. So informed, like you know everything. You
Mm-hmm.
research. You're educated about the decision, choice, or everything. All right. Number 5, Agostino.
Agostino is always happy. He has a permanent smile on his face.
All right.
Um, uh, Constant
All
or
right.
active. I'm not sure. I know permanent. What does it mean? But I don't know constant or what it means.
All right, let's see if you're lucky because you've been lucky these days with your choices. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to skip. All right, you're actually correct. It's constant. All right. Okay. So when you say constant, it also means permanent. All right,
Mm-hmm.
because Agostino is always happy. He has a permanent smile on his face. He has a constant smile on his face. All right, because when you say attractive, it means beautiful. Like she's an
Mm-hmm.
attractive person, she's a beautiful person. Occasional, it just means sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just on special occasions. That's why when you say special occasions, so it's occasional. All
Mm-hmm.
right. But if it's constant, it happens every day. All right. So here, that's why every time we also say constant. So we could use constant as an adjective and a noun. So all right. So here in this sentence, if you replace this will be a constant smile. This would be an adjective. So you can also say like a constant. For example, a constant friend. So a friend that's always there for you is a constant friend. That's why these days on social media, like a good social media caption, if you have a photo with your friend, is like my constants. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Because all right, if you have
Constant.
yeah.
It's mean uh, a group of friends.
hmm Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like someone who's always there for you.
Mm.
Who is
Oh,
always there for
new word.
you. Because
New word.
constant, yeah. All right. Because constant is like a permanent, like always there, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Or my constants in life, something like that. But this is like internet slang.
Oh,
All right. So three constants in life. All right. My constants in life, something like that. And there's also like a very popular quote, although this one is used, they used constant as a noun. It says that the only constant in life is change. So this is a very popular quote and a very deep quote. The
the the only constant in
in life
life.
is change.
Mm.
All right. So if we translate it into Thai, it's kind of like this. So the only thing that's
Oh,
changing in life is change.
oh,
Right? So it's a very
complicated.
all right. So here, all right. So the only thing, so I think this was said by a very popular person back then. If you're familiar, Heraclitus. All right.
Cactus.
Uh, so he is, I think, he's a famous person, poet, I think, back then. So yeah, he's the one who
Mm.
said that the only constant in life is change. So everything in life is always changing.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Uh,
Yes, I
so
agree.
yeah, yeah, everything always changes, right? Okay. So here, and then you could also use constant as a verb. So for example, constantly, you'll just add constantly. So for example, um she's constantly complaining. She's constantly doing this. She's constantly doing that. Something like that. All right.
Mm.
All right. So now these are our things. Can you also use constant in a sentence?
Oh. Mm. These days I am constantly
Mhm.
stressing. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. I'm constantly stressing about,
I'm constantly
sorry, stressing about.
about my job.
Mm. All right. Very good. So here, since you used stressing, actually, this is like slang. All right. When you're constantly stressing about something, all right. It should have been I'm constantly stressed. All right. But since you said stressing as like a verb, you could say about what? What are you constantly stressing about? So you can say stressing
Okay.
about my job. All right. So this is like informal to say that you're stressing about something.
Stressing about something.
Right. Okay. So here, all right, constantly stressed about my job. Okay, very good. So here that is constant. There is also a song, all right, a very famous song called Constantly. So the lyrics are like constantly you're on my mind. I think about you all the time.
Mm.
All right, because constantly means always. So you're always on my mind. I think about you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here. All right, number six, sociologists.
Sociologists are doing research on how people live in the poorest parts of the city.
All right, think this is easy for you.
Studies.
All right, very good. So we've been saying research. All right, earlier. So here the sociologists are doing research. Of course, these are studies. All right, so here, but do you know what sociologists mean?
I think I know it.
All right. So what
It's
do
about it's about social.
mm, all right,
A person
society?
as a person doing a person doing about the
Um,
social things,
all right.
right?
All right. In the society.
Society.
All right, very good. So these are people who research about the society. All right. So about the social status of the people, social classes, and everything else. That's why here in this sentence, sociologists are doing research on how people live in the poorest parts of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have sociology in college? Did you have sociology?
Uh, I I didn't
You didn't.
I didn't have a course about sociology.
Sociology. All right.
Sociology.
All right. So you can pronounce this as like sh. So shaw, shaw.
Sociologist.
Very good. All right. Sociologist.
Sociologist.
Very good. Okay. Because when I was in college, I remember we had the sociology class. All right. But for you, all right. What did you finish in college again?
Law.
Law. Oh, you
Yeah,
don't have sociology in law?
I, I didn't remember. Maybe it's one or two subject.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like minor subjects.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, what was your pre-law? Were you a political science student or legal management?
No. I changed the. I when I my my bachelor degree is law, but my master is not about law. I'm urban planning.
Oh, all right. We're bachelors, so we'll add S, bachelor's degree.
Bachelor's degree.
Oh, so you call it law, not like political science, because I think there are pre-law
No,
courses. Oh, it's really law. So
political is
science. Political
bachelor
science, like
political science.
legal management. So
Or
I think
maybe is the
legal here, this one.
การจัดการเรื่อง yes maybe
Ah, all right. So here, all right. So this is legal management. So BS legal management. So Bachelor of Science, I think.
bachelor's.
Bachelor's in legal management. All right. So it's basically law, but your master's degree is not about law. Hmm.
Yes.
All right. Why? Why didn't you pursue law?
Uh, uh, what again please why
Sorry. Why didn't you pursue, like, why didn't you become a lawyer? Why didn't you pursue law?
why did I pursue
I
law?
sorry, why
Why
didn't
didn't
you pursue law? So like
my
pursue is like push.
uh-huh. My dad told me that um in the legal field is
Mhm.
um is is too hard.
Hmm.
And in Thailand, if you want to, if you are, if you finished law, most of not more most of them
Mhm.
is to work in the. If you choose to
Law
work,
firm.
yes, if you choose to work in the government sector,
Mhm.
not the law firm, you have to. go to another province outside Bangkok. He didn't want me to go to another province.
Um, so here, can you say this again? Government.
Government.
Ve-
Government.
Very good. So government. All right. So, so they usually place you in provinces away from Bangkok, and he
Yes,
doesn't want that.
because uh, such as my friend, uh, she she has to work in the court that Thailand have 60 provinces and 60 provinces have each court. So
Court?
you
Oh,
court
this what?
no court
Oh,
is about the COURT court.
court.
Yeah,
All right. Can you say this again? Oh, court.
court.
All right. Very good. Okay, they have a court. All
Yeah,
right. And
you have to work in the in the court that in the 67 50 57 56 in court in the province.
mm, all right. So, all right. So, is she paid well for doing that?
Yes,
Even all right. But it's quite hard because she goes to different places, right?
yes.
Mm, all right. Very good. So here, all right. That's why you pursued another career instead of pursuing law.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So, all right. So why did your father know about these things? Is he also a lawyer?
No,
What does
no.
he do? What did he do?
He he is the government official like same
Ah,
as me.
all right. So government officer.
Officer.
All right. So he's also a government. Oh, all right. Or not, sorry. Government employee. Sorry. Hmm, all right. So that's why. Okay. So both of you worked for the government of Thailand.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So what was your master's degree all about?
Uh, my master degree is about urban planning.
Oh, yeah. All right. So here, can you say this again? Master's.
Masters.
Very good. Master's degree. So it's bachelor's degree and
Bachelor's
master's degree.
degree and master's degree.
Very good. Bachelor's and master's degree. Okay. Very good. So here now for number 7, can you read many people?
Many people who don't have jobs struggle when it is time to pay their bills.
Okay.
Many people who don't have job have difficult have
Yeah.
difficulty.
Okay, very good. Have difficulty. All right. Of course, it is correct. All right. So, okay, when you don't have jobs, you don't have a job, it's hard to pay because you pay the bills with your money. All right. So here, all right. So right now in Thailand, is there a problem with unemployment or
Hmm.
not
I
much?
think I think I think there are still have problem with unemployment.
All
But
right.
not much than not more not not much than in the past.
Not as much as
Not as
before.
much as before. Okay.
All right. Oh, yeah. So there was a problem with unemployment before. So why?
Yes.
Why was there a problem with unemployment before?
Hmm. I think the it's about economy. economy is about the good economy.
Okay, so
Nowadays, good economy than before. So
ah,
people have a chance to get their job
all right.
than before.
All right. So the economy is better than before. All right, is getting better than before.
Mm-hmm.
So they have, all right, they have more jobs, they have more opportunities to have jobs unlike before. Okay. So do you think it's also because of the COVID pandemic that the economy um
Getting
got
better?
uh yeah, like I mean, do you think the COVID pandemic made the economy worse before in
Mm-hmm.
Thailand?
Yes, it's
Mm,
it's one it's one
reason.
reason.
Mm.
Yes, it's one reason, and I think now so the people have more more chance to 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 have
Have
job,
jobs.
like you are the owner of the cafe,
Mm.
but now so in the past you have to you have to uh, I don't know what to say. You have to work with a company,
Mm.
but now you can be the owner by yourself in Thailand.
Mm. Oh, all right. So you can be the owner of your own cafe instead of working for a cafe.
Yeah, or there are แบบ chance to sell something in TikTok, in YouTube, or
Mm.
something like that.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so it's not like before where everything is manual, like looking for a job is manual. Now there are many, you can say, innovative and
Yeah,
creative
yes.
ways
Yeah, you can
to earn.
stay at home and have only one computer, and you can sell everything to all worldwide.
Yeah. Sometimes not even a computer, just a phone. And then
Yes.
you dance on TikTok and
Yes.
you put the yellow basket and you'll earn. All right, very good. So, yeah, I think that's one of the good things, all right, about that the internet has brought us. All
Mhm.
right. So even if the competition is quite high now, at least there's like more chances for all these people.
Yes,
Okay.
more
Or
chance,
or you can call more
colleagues,
opportunities.
more opportunities.
Very good for all these people to have jobs. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So here, all right. So this one, I think you already know this one. This is struggle. All right. Having difficulties. All right. Whenever they can't pay their bills. All right. So here, let's just try to review. All right. So here, all right. So always remember the apostrophe S for bachelor's degree, master's degree. And then here, always the V, and also our previous words like constant, because the only constant in life is change. All right. That used to be my motto, like the quote of my life. All right. So constant is always there. Inform is like, so if it's a verb, you inform, you tell someone.
Uh-huh.
All right. And if it's an adjective, it's
Mm-hmm.
like uninformed, like you know a lot of things about that. An
Mm-hmm.
informed topic, an informed knowledge, informed choice, and everything. And also firsthand, you experience it firsthand, you experience it yourself. And yeah, exhausted, very tired, and also cope, but like adjust with something, cope with stress. Okay, so do you have questions for me?